When I did my comparo of the Honda Brio RS versus the Kia Soluto, one of my subscribers, Jiggy Kuvin, said that a better matchup would have been the Honda Brio RS versus the Kia Picanto since it will be a battle of the mini hatchbacks. Well, brother, your wish is my command as I have the two mini hatchbacks right here. Now, which of these two city commuters shall prevail? It's time for us to find out. Let's do this. Hello guys, I'm Reagan and welcome back to another Car Comparo. If you're new to my channel, I hope you click that subscribe button and become part of the Reagan Strides family. If you're my subscriber already, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, brother. Oh yeah, and click that like button. Also, special thanks to Honda Cars Manila and to Kia Philippines for graciously lending us these two vehicles to do this comparo. Small city cars are becoming hot commodities nowadays, with personal mobility becoming more important than ever. Now, these two cars represent two of the best options that can be found in the mainstream car industry with their own loyal set of owners and followers. Now, the Toyota Wigo would have also been a good contender in this comparo, but then it was not available at the time of the shoot. Still, we have the Honda Brio RS and the Kia Picanto EX right here, and we will put both of these two cars into our trusty scoring system. Now it's time to see how they'll both match up.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Honda Brio RS Blacktop retails for 735,000 Philippine pesos, undercutting its rival by 10,000 pesos. The Kia Picanto EX Automatic retails for 745,000 Philippine pesos, which may seem higher, but Kia Philippines has been pretty aggressive when it comes to discounts lately, so it's best for you to talk to your nearest Kia dealer for more details. Now, the Picanto also has a 5-year vehicle warranty versus the 3-year warranty that the Honda Brio RS has. But since this is the price category and the Brio RS is 10,000 pesos cheaper, plus it also has a higher residual value, which everyone calls resale value, well, the Honda Brio RS takes home 5 points in the price category, while the Kia Picanto EX Automatic gets 4 points.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Honda Brio RS is the sportier contender here, which gives it an immediate edge. It can be spec'd in this striking yellow color, and you can get it with a black top for an added pizzazz. Now, the Brio RS also has larger 15-inch alloy wheels, and it also gets RS-specific bits and pieces, such as this RS front grille here, plus that RS badge, and the RS body kit. Now, because of this sporty look, the Honda Brio RS takes 5 points in the looks category. The Kia Picanto EX has a set of large headlights here and that tiger nose front grille that is not a grille. It also has a smaller set of 14-inch wheels, which are thankfully alloys in this top-spec Picanto EX. Now, it doesn't get too much muscles and curves and seems to take that small city car look a little bit too seriously. To be honest, guys, it's a bit bland, especially when you compare it to the Honda Brio RS Blacktop. As such, the Kia Picanto EX can only muster 3 points in the looks category.
Turn up. Let's go.
The cabin of the Honda Brio RS is as budget can get. You're surrounded by hard plastics, but then you do get some nice textures here because of these orange accents and trim. Now, the seats are wrapped in cloth, the steering wheel is urethane, and, well, essentially, it is still a no-frills budget city commuter. Now, since you don't really get any soft touch materials here, and the quality of the materials inside the cabin reflects that budget nature of the Honda Brio RS, well, it can only get 3 points in the cabin materials category. The Kia Picanto EX gets the same basic no-frills cabin that we found in the Honda Brio RS. In fact, no cows were killed in the making of the Picanto's cabin because you get zero leather here. We're surrounded by hard plastics, and your seats are also wrapped in cloth, and the steering wheel is also made of urethane. So because it's pretty much a basic, no-frills, all hard plastics cabin similar to the Honda Brio RS, the Kia Picanto EX also gets 3 points in the cabin materials category.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Kia Picanto's cabin may be low rent, but the tech available here in the top spec EX variant says otherwise. This Picanto gets a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system that comes equipped with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and voice control. Now, Kia even saw it fit to spec this top spec EX variant with a reverse camera, a feature that we all come to appreciate. Now, there aren't any other tech bits here, but the presence of that nifty infotainment system is enough to give this Kia Picanto EX 5 points in the tech category. The Honda Brio RS is the range topper in the local Brio lineup, and as such you'd expect that it would be fully loaded when it comes to tech. However, Honda kinda cheaped out in this segment because this range-topping Honda Brio RS only has a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system that doesn't even have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. It only has to make do with Bluetooth connectivity. Now, a bigger bummer there is this Brio RS doesn't even get a reverse camera, something that its competitors already have. So yeah, because of that limited amount of tech that you get even in this top spec Honda Brio RS Blacktop, well, it can only do 3 points in the tech category.
Turn up. Let's go.
Now, Honda is known for giving us ample cabin space, and the Honda Brio RS also shines in this segment. Despite being a mini hatchback, this back seat is quite spacious. In fact, it even rivals the backseat space of the larger Kia Soluto. The trunk space of the Brio stands at 258 liters, which is quite decent for such a mini hatchback. Now, since the Honda Brio RS gets a respectable level of overall cabin space, it takes 5 points in the space category. The Kia Picanto is much smaller than the Honda Brio RS, and it can be seen here inside the cabin space. This back seat is tight, and you could barely fit 2 Asian adults here at the back. I mean, this feels like the third row seats of a 7-seater compact crossover. It is that tight. Tight. The trunk space is a good match to the Honda Brio, however, because we get 255 liters of trunk capacity here. However, since the Kia Picanto's backseat passengers would still have a tighter experience when compared to the Brio RS, well, the Kia Picanto can only do 4 points in the space category.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Honda Brio RS gets the same engine displacement as the Kia Picanto with its 1.2-liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine. Its peak horsepower, however, is much higher at 89 horses, but maximum torque only tops out at 110 Newton meters, which is lower than the Kia Picanto. As such, the Honda Brio RS doesn't pull as hard as the Kia Picanto, and it's also equipped with a CVT transmission, which further penalizes its acceleration more. Now, the Honda Brio RS does have a sport mode, but sport mode doesn't seem to do anything except to make the engine noises sound louder. So despite the sporty styling cues that this Honda Brio RS has, it can only do 4 points in the driving category. The Kia Picanto EX is equipped with a 1.2-liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine that can put out 83 horsepower and 122 Newton-meters of torque. It also has an older 4-speed automatic transmission, but the drive is surprisingly peppy owing to that higher maximum usable torque that's available down low. Now, this being a city car, getting a higher amount of torque is more beneficial, especially when you're using it for those quick bursts of speed around town. The fuel economy figures of this Kia Picanto is also slightly better than the Brio RS, giving back 12 kilometers per liter in the city and 19 kilometers per liter in the highway. Steering and handling is also quite sporty and responsive, similar to the Brio RS. Now, because of its slightly better overall driving dynamics and better fuel economy, the Kia Picanto takes home 5 points in the driving category.
Turn up. Let's go.
At the end of the day, the judges' scorecards will show that despite the valiant effort put up by the Kia Picanto EX, it still wasn't enough to defeat the Honda Brio RS. The Brio RS combination of price, looks, and space were enough to deliver a knockout in this Comparo. However, if tech and a punchier drive is more important to you, well then the Kia Picanto EX is still the king in those segments. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this Comparo, and until my next one, thanks for watching.